Dear friends, welcome to the Wednesday Word on Wednesday the 2nd of February. And you, my son Solomon, acknowledge the God of your father, and serve him with wholehearted devotion and with a willing mind. For the Lord searches every heart and understands every desire and every thought. If you seek him, he will be found by you. But if you forsake him, he will reject you forever. That's 1 Chronicles chapter 28 and verse 9. And it's from the advice that David gives his son and heir, Solomon, who is to be the king, who will construct the temple that David had not been permitted to build. But David is concerned about preparing his son's heart, as he is about making preparations for the building of God's house. And this set me thinking about how we raise our children, our grandchildren, our nephews, our nieces, our godchildren, and the children within our church family. It's all too easy for us to be more concerned about their academic, commercial, or social progress than about the state of their hearts towards God. David encourages Solomon to put God first, to serve him with wholehearted devotion and a willing mind. I love this emphasis on heart and mind. It encourages us to appeal to young people's emotions as well as their minds as we seek to teach them about the faith. It's not enough simply to teach them the Bible stories. They need to feel God's love for them. And we can communicate this by being open about our own relationship with the Lord, by expressing our own worship and our love for the Lord, and by praying with them. They will probably be more influenced by how we relate to the Lord than from what we teach them about him. And then David reminds his son that God understands him better than he understands himself. The Lord searches every heart and understands every desire and every thought. Life is very challenging for young people. There's great confusion about identity, gender, and sexuality. Social media makes life and relationships complex to navigate, and mental health is a huge issue for many. How wonderful to know that even if we don't know who we are attracted to, or how we identify, there is one person who completely understands our broken hearts, our conflicted desires, and our confused thoughts, the Lord himself. But his understanding and acceptance is communicated by our understanding and acceptance. This was one of the main themes that came out of the Living Out conference on Saturday, and it reminded us of how important it is that we love and welcome people just as they are, just as the Lord does, before we try to teach them anything. David's greatest longing was that Solomon should seek the Lord so that he would be found by him. And that, of course, is our deepest longing for our children and our young people, not least because the alternative is too hideous to contemplate. But what great wisdom there is here, paying attention to the heart as well as the head, to acceptance as well as teaching. God bless you today.